Hey friends, what is up? Welcome back. We are at week 63, Keto Results. In today's video, we're gonna talk about my results. We're gonna talk about how my week went, and we are gonna focus on mindset today. I've gone over mindset a few times before, but I really feel like we should be focusing more on this topic. So let's talk about it. All right guys, so let's just get into the video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi, and I have been doing this keto journey, my YouTube channel, for a little over a year now, and I lost over 70 pounds in a year, but I've actually lost 150 pounds from my highest weight, and that is really my goal, is to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374, and right now keto is a tool that is going to help me do that. But really, the big battle is our minds. The big battle is the addiction and the struggles that we go through, you know? So if you're looking for weight loss inspiration, if you're looking for someone real who is going to share her story with you, her struggles, her failures, everything, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and be a part of my journey. I would absolutely love to have you here. And also I have a support group on Facebook called The Shrinkables. Great group of people just trying to lose weight together, get healthy physically and mentally. So that link is in the description if you want to join us. So I really wanted to talk about mindset today because it's just an area that I really struggle in, and I think a lot of you do too. So I think focusing on mindset right now is super huge because we know what to do, right? Like, we know to eat healthy, we know to exercise, we know to make the healthy choices, and you know, we know what to do, and we can easily just go do it, right? Easily go do it because we know what to do. So why sometimes do we not do it? Why don't we do it? Why do we keep messing up? Why do we keep choosing the unhealthy life over the healthy life sometimes? Why? And I truly believe, you know, it's all about our minds. It's just getting our minds right so that we can do the right thing and feel good doing it. So it's funny, a couple days ago, I've been reading 3 different devotions on my YouVersion Bible app, and 3 separate devotions, separate topics, and all 3 of them that day was all about mindset. Same scripture, same topic, same everything. It's like, okay, God, I get it. You know, he's saying, I'm not going to give you just 1 devotion today. You need 3 to just wake up and realize that getting our minds right is key. It's key in transformation, you know, in being successful with this journey, but not only in our journey in life, you know, we got to get our minds right in every aspect of our life. How many of us, you know, continue to fill our heads with negativity every single day? You know, whether you had a bad day or a bad week or a bad month, you know, what are the words that you are saying to yourself? You know, even if it's just in your head, you're not even saying them out loud, but you're thinking them, you know? Do you feel guilty? Do you feel shame? You know, are you just putting yourself down and making yourself feel worse? How much negativity are you putting inside of your head? It's so easy to get wrapped up in that negativity. And that's because we're human, you know? And it's easy to focus on the negative parts of our lives. But what we fill our minds with becomes our reality. It becomes life for us. You know, what we are thinking of becomes real life. And that's scary, you know, especially when we're so used to thinking negative thoughts about ourselves, because then that becomes who we are. And I know that I don't want that for myself. So if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I've had a setback recently with my back. If you are new, I have a bulging disc with a tear, and it's bulging into my sciatic nerve, lots and lots of pain for the last 4 months. And I have an appointment for a steroid shot on the 1st, and then physical therapy starts on the 5th. So heading in the right direction. But there was a time a few months ago that I was in a really dark place in my mind. And I just really feel like the enemy was attacking me in every area of my life, especially my thoughts. Because that's where he goes, right? He goes into the mind, he goes into the thoughts, because that's what he can control, and that's where he can take control of us and force us to, meditate on that negativity where it becomes a reality for ourselves. And it really did for me. A few months ago, I was just in that place where I was feeling sorry for myself. I was in so much pain, and I was constantly thinking of all the negative parts of this setback, and how I couldn't even clean my house, and I have 3 young kids, and so not even being able to clean my house, I couldn't even stand without pain. And I kept saying these things over and over again. Why me? Why is this happening to me? Why am I in so much pain right now when all I'm trying to do is do the right thing in life? And, but I'm in so much pain and it's wearing me down. I don't want to go on like this. I need to get healed. Why aren't you healing me, God? Like all of those negative thoughts and just feeling bitterness. I just felt so much bitterness. I felt like God was mad at me, like he was punishing me. All of those thoughts that the enemy puts in your head, right? Like to get you angry and just to take control of you. And I allowed myself to get there. I allowed it. And I was in a really dark place. I actually missed 2 results videos for you guys because I didn't want to bring you down with me. I knew I was in that place of feeling, just dark and just angry and just really rotten. And I didn't want to bring you down because how did that just make you feel? Me talking about those feelings, getting them out and complaining about them to you, it doesn't make you feel good, right? Like it doesn't inspire you. It doesn't make you feel good. Now I'm all about needing to vent. Absolutely. Like find that person that you can vent to, that accountability partner that's going to be there for you and to help lift you up out of that dark place. Because keeping it in is definitely not the right choice either. But if you're constantly complaining about it and grumbling about it every single day, it's going to not only bring you down even further, but it's going to bring everyone else down around you. And that's just not a good place to be. So fix that mindset. If I would have focused on the positive parts, which no, there weren't many, right? But there were some. It could have been way worse for me. I could be paralyzed. I could be dead. Like I have my life. While I still have air in my lungs, I have a chance to make a difference in this world. And I know that I am going through this setback for a reason. And I am now out of that dark place. And I am in that positive, healthy place where I need to be. So how do we change the mindset? Honestly, it's habit. Having an unhealthy mindset is a bad habit, just like having an unhealthy lifestyle, just like turning to food over and over again and not being active, not exercising, keeping yourself healthy. It's a bad habit, right? Switching from a negative mindset to a positive mindset is a habit that we need to develop, we need to create. So how do we do that? The good news is that we are in control of our thoughts. We don't have to believe anything negative that pops up in our head. We don't have to. If you start thinking about something in a negative way, immediately hold that thought captive and replace it with a positive thought. We have control over every single thought in our head. It's just a matter of making it a habit to think positively. So how do we do that? What are some examples of negative thoughts that we can turn into positive thoughts? So this is one that I've said to myself lots of times in the past. I'm fat and I'm ugly. Now, I will have to say that I made a commitment to myself years ago that I would never, ever, ever say that to myself ever again. I lived as an obese person my entire life, so I have been called fat more times than I can even count. Like from kids, from adults, from family. So I hate that word. I hate it with a passion. And so I made a commitment to myself years ago that I would never, ever, ever say that to myself again. But I have said it, and maybe you have said it to yourself. So if you've said that, I'm fat and I'm ugly, no, replace that with, I am a beautiful child of God and I've made mistakes, but I'm doing what is right to get myself healthy. Turn it from a negative to a positive. Another one is something that I think that we say quite a bit. I failed. I failed over and over again. I'm such a failure. I just keep failing over and over again. No, guys, you're not failing over and over again. You are discovering things that don't work. You are learning things that don't work for you. You know, you're not failing, you're discovering what isn't working for you. Negative to a positive. I'm so broken and out of shape. No, I am a strong person building the body that I want. I ate like crap today. I made so many bad choices and I'm so disappointed in myself. Change that to, okay, I made some pretty bad mistakes today, but you know what? It's okay because I'm human. And what's great is that I get to wake up tomorrow morning with a fresh start. It gets me so excited in the morning. If I've had a bad day, I wake up the next day now and I'm like, oh, thank you, God, for a new day, a new start. You know, I don't have to dwell on what happened yesterday. I get to start again. We get chances every single day. You know, even if you messed up, maybe you messed up in the morning. That's okay. That doesn't mean that your whole day is crap. You get chance after chance after chance to do the right thing. And it's just getting your mind right, just leaving that place of negativity and getting into that place of second chances. You know, we can do this. We can do anything we set our minds to. So what are we setting our minds to? Are we setting our minds to failing and messing up every day? Well, if you are, that's why you're failing and messing up every day. We have to set our minds to success and to be the warriors that we are, you know? Like, we are so capable of doing this. We are so capable of making this work for ourselves. We just have to keep telling ourselves. And you know what? Even if you don't believe it, even if you don't believe that you're capable right now, I'm telling you you're wrong. But if you don't believe it, fake it till you make it. It doesn't matter. Keep telling yourself, because the more you tell yourself, the more you fill your head with that positivity, the more it's going to become a reality. Whatever we are filling our minds with becomes our reality. It becomes our life. So what are you filling your head with today? What kind of thoughts are you allowing inside of your mind? And if you think a negative thought, are you holding it captive? Are you shoving it back out? Are you replacing it with a positive thought? You know, that's an area that I need to work on. Like I said, it's a habit, you know, it's all about creating these new healthy habits to replace those self-destructive habits. Having a horrible mindset is a self-destructive habit. You know, when we were born, most of us came out head first, right? When we tackle a situation that is so hard for us, that seems almost impossible, we need to tackle it head first, just the way we were born. Tackle it head first. We gotta do it up here first. It's the only way that we're gonna be successful, because when our minds are changed, our lives are transformed. When I'm in that moment of wanting to eat, you know, because I'm a stress eater, big time. I'm allowing myself to feel the emotions. I'm eating the emotions. I'm allowing myself to act out on my feelings rather than on, you know, what I know is right. And if I would just stop for a minute, it's truly commitment. It's commitment to ourselves, right? And to this journey. If we would just stop in that moment and ignore what we're feeling, because that part's not going to go away. It's not. As much as we want it to, we can just stand there and like, oh, I don't want to feel like eating. I don't want to feel like it. You're going to feel it. It's not going to go away. We have to act on what we know is right, not on what we're feeling in that moment. Because if we do, we're not going to make the right choices. We know what's right. So it's just a matter of committing to ourselves and to this journey and knowing that we are worthy of it. Because we are. Something I read in the devotion I wanted to share with you. Resist negative thoughts, assist positive thoughts. Positive thoughts are not going to stay, they need to be assisted. Negative thoughts are not going to leave, they need to be resisted. And it's just like, why can't things be easy? Why can't positive thoughts stay? You know, like, why does it have to be so hard? But that's how we grow. That's how we transform, because we have to put the work in. It is just every single day. It's not like, you know, we change one day, we have a great day and we're like, yeah, you know, we're on a roll tomorrow. It's going to be smooth sailing. No, we have to wake up the next day and do the same thing. We got to pray for his strength and then consciously make the right choices, not act on our feelings, but act on what we know is right. You know, we have to make the right choices, whether we feel like it or not, every single day. But the more we do it, the more comfortable it's going to feel, the more comfortable it's going to get. So it's all about being consistent. It's all about being consistent and just replacing those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. The next time you think something negative about yourself and your weight loss journey, I don't care what it is, replace it with a positive thought immediately. Even if it feels weird, even if it feels uncomfortable, because it feels uncomfortable for me sometimes, you know, because I'm so used to thinking in a negative way about certain things. And that's just sad. It's sad. But we can change. We can change. And I am determined to start working on my mindset. And I hope you guys are too. All right, guys, so I realized that I never even talked about my weight, my results for this week. Talk about scatterbrained. Anyway, I started the week at 231 and I ended the week at 229. So I lost another 2 pounds this week, lost 6 last week, lost 2 this week. So the weight is coming off, the weight that I gained. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep doing keto. I'm not doing anything strict right now. I'm just doing dirty, lazy keto like I always do. And I'm just not being super strict with myself. You know, I'm just trying to make good choices and trying to do the best that I can. So that is what I'm going to continue to do moving forward. So yeah. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you for sticking around with me if you're still here. If you like this video, give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys at the next video, which is going to be my part 2 Thanksgiving Thursday series. So yeah, super excited to make these videos for you. I hope that you find them helpful and they give you some more options for the holidays. So, all right, guys, see you at the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye. And also I have a Facebook group on Facebook, obviously. Fixing our mindset is a habit that we need to change. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's try that again.